Hi, this is Samina Sheikh here, and with me today I have the gorgeous, the stunning Malaika Arora, who's of course stunning the ramp always, like always. So tell us something about your look, Malaika.
Well, I think Daisy was going for the, the it is bridal season, and she specializes in bridal gowns like these. So it's very, very simple, very intricate in terms of work. The colors were all pastel colors, very angelic, very, very pretty, very surreal. That was the whole vibe of the show.
Malaika, we have been seeing you for over the years and nothing has changed in you, in your personality. You still look the same, still the Chaya Chaya girl, and still now you look the same actually. There's nothing which has changed. What keeps you so glowing and so fit always?
I think it's my love for what I do, my love for life in general. I think that's the most important. I think this whole thing of, once you get married or once you have a child, or I think the whole thing of women should neglect themselves. They shouldn't be, they shouldn't be working. They should only be concentrating on domestic life. I think that for me has never been it. I've always wanted to be somebody, the kind of woman that can straddle both lives, whether it is domestic life as well as my work life. And I think that's what keeps me going. The fact that I can do both with a complete balanced sense of mind, I think that's the most important for me.
When it comes to your work, you have been more into judging shows and doing also modeling and also being a part of a ramp walk, and also you are doing music albums and all. But you have never chosen your career as an actress, being an acting. So why that never came as a thought?
I don't know, it just never was something that excited me. I mean, not that I'm averse to it, it just never excited me. I always preferred doing television. I love being a model. I love the fact that I can experiment with looks all the time. But yeah, acting has never been my calling, so to speak. And I think from there, but I've got all the opportunities being part of the industry. I've got the most amazing opportunities. One thing has led to the other. So that I'm eternally grateful for. But now I think my whole shift is now, wanting to be an entrepreneurial woman. I think that's, there's a shift that I'm very consciously working at, and I'm glad that I can, kind of move from one to the other.
And talking about your yoga classes and all, that is, of course, inspiring a lot of people out there. What do you have to say about that?
Well, if I'm inspiring people out there, that means I'm doing something right, and I think that's the whole point of wanting to do something in fitness, because it is something I believe in. It's something that I love. It's not something that I'm just doing for the sake of because it's a business. No, for me, it's my life. It's my everything. I enjoy it. It is a person. It kind of defines the person who I am. So I'm really happy if we can actually connect 7 billion breaths around the world. And if people are inspired by it, then...
Thanks to you, I'm following Sarva Yoga now. Thanks to you.
See, that's wonderful. I think that's the best and the most gratifying. That means we're doing something right. And if we can make a change in anybody's life, even if it's a small change, I think it's a change in the right direction.
Recently on your reality show, a fan just came and started touching your cheeks, and that made you a bit uncomfortable. But was that your first experience where something like this happened? Because of course during the COVID time, something like this.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, fans. A lot of them come, want to hug you, and all of that is. But nobody has ever been so direct. I mean, it's always it's always a little more subtle.
Blushing actually.
It's always a little subtle, and I think of course in COVID times, for somebody to come, firstly it did catch me by surprise, but I think it just came from such a genuine and such a sweet space that I was caught off guard, but eventually I thought it was really very sweet.
And lastly, one message.
You need guts also to do that. I mean, ideally, I don't think anybody would approach me so easily, because I think everybody always feels that they need to maintain a certain boundaries, a certain decorum. So I think he really had guts.
Lastly, one message for your fans out there and the trollers out there who keep on trolling you.
I can't stop them from trolling. I think trolling is...
But does that bother you all ever?
Probably initially, not anymore. I don't really give it too much thought anymore. I don't give it too much importance in my life. There is negativity, there's positivity in your life. You've got to choose what you want, and I want the positive in my life. I don't have the time or the space for the negativity. So neither can I stop them. It's there, it's out there. I don't know who, we don't know who, there's no name, no this. So like I said, I can't stop it. I think the whole point is to move on, to concentrate on yourself, to better yourself, to embrace each day and make it count. So like I said, I just don't have the time for any kind of negativity in my life.
But do you personally enjoy these memes and all on social media? Does that excite you?
Enjoy, I don't know, but yeah, some of them are really funny. Some of them are really funny. Some of them, I can't help but and laugh and kind of be part of it, in the sense it really does make me laugh. There are some that are a little offensive, but I do have a sense of humor. I do have a part of me that can take things in my stride. So that's fine. It's okay.
Do you love your appearance on social media? Are you active on social media like that?
I'm fairly active, but I'm active as much as I want to be active. Whatever you see and whatever I put out there, it's what I want, what I choose. In terms of my personal space, in terms of workspace, that is a different, thing altogether. But the good thing is, where social media is concerned, there's so many positives to it. If you actually use it right, it's a tool that can really be beneficial. There are more pros to it than cons, but you have to use it right. You have to make sure that it works in your favor, because things like this can go south. So you have to know where to draw the line and what to balance out.
Lastly, what are your upcoming projects you're working on?
Well, there's a lot happening. Television, of course. I have a new show that goes on air today, India's Best Dancer. So that's something I'm really excited about, because it's our season 2 and it's something that we really love. Great talent on the show. I've just launched my food brand, the Nude Bowl. So that is something which is really exciting. There's a lot in store. I'm collaborating with a lot of fitness, health, wellness brands that are coming up. So yes, that's all there in the workspace. Television is something that I really enjoy. I really like. I really, really enjoy it. Now I want to concentrate a little bit on producing, shows that I believe in, things that I find exciting, things that I want to be part of. So that is something that's there in the pipeline as well.
So again, you're multitasking, and we'll see you differently in a different avatar altogether as a producer.
I can't see.
Does that make you nervous also?
I'm not nervous. It challenges me. It makes me want to push the envelope, and I like a challenge, and I like multitasking. I think if I do not multitask, I'd be very bored.